Caspa. You can see here we broke to the upside. Last video we did, this wedge was forming. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. All right, we put a target here. If it broke to the upside, it would at least go to this level. All right, which is this purple box in here. That's what we put in the last video. If you go back and watch it, we said at least expect to run to here. All right, if we get the breakout, and it's not a fake out. On the 12-hour, you can see tiny little fair value gap in here. All right, now let's take a look at something here. Number one, let's get this off here. All right, that is accomplished. Number two, if we broke to the upside, we were looking for a potential run up to 14.2 here. All right, so let's get this off here. We broke to the upside, not the downside. That's good. All right, now if we zoom in, let's go to 4-hour. All right, you can see inside here on this 4 waves starting, right? Okay, you can count these out. Those that are familiar with the channel know we use Elliott waves all the time. Why? Because they constantly show up in the market. You always, normally with structure, you have 5 waves up, or you end up you have 5 waves down also. Okay, and sometimes it'll look like 5 waves down, right? Like this here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? It looks, you'd think maybe a possible 5th wave comes down here. That's where they get you sometimes. All right, you'll be counting on this 5th wave, and you won't get it. It'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will, it'll stop and break to the upside. So that's where you can get caught counting waves. It happened to me. It still happens to me, quite honestly. It don't always bounce like this, like where it's at, but it does. All right, and it'll catch you. You're gonna lose trades. That's the way it goes. If you won every one of them, I would be simply amazed. All right, nobody wins every trade out there. That's just not how it works. All right, even over in Discord, we lose a few, but we win more than we lose. That's the key. All right, and when you do lose, yeah, you want to lose a little, not a lot. Always put a stop loss, and always try to get the best entry you can. That's the key with leverage trading. The best entry you can get. All right, if you're getting in something, say you wanted this move here, down here. All right, obviously you would wait for the break of structure. All right, so you know which way it's going. You don't know if it's going up or down here. All right, this one on a smaller time frame, like a 1 hour. Here we go, perfect. All right, you got the break. Let's pull our arrow up here. You got the break right here. All right, you don't get in there. Nope. You wait for the retest till this thing comes back down here, and retests. It must have been a good support level through here. It's going to 12. Zoom in a little bit. And those of you that are not familiar with this, you learn a little bit right here. Okay, definitely pay attention to this stuff because it comes in handy. And there was a good support level right there. All right, you can see these closing candles here, these wicks that touched it through here, and even right there was a very good support. So all kinds of closing candles through here, all kinds of support. And support is not just one line, all right? It's an area. You got to learn that, all right? If you're new to crypto, learn that support is not one line, because if you do that, and you put your stop loss right below a support area, you will get wicked out a lot. Okay, give your trades room to move. All right, get the best entry you can. Like when this came back down and retested, that's when you wanted to get in the trade, not on the break. You wait for the retest. All right, and then look what happened. This thing absolutely exploded and went up. All right, now it's pulling back a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually, on a 1 hour time frame, that's when you go in on the smaller time frame. Sometimes you can save yourself a headache too. You got 3, 4, and 5. You do have 5 inside here on a 1 hour time frame. But when you go out on the higher time frames, like here, right, you can't see that, can you? Looks like you're definitely gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you still could, no question about it. This thing could end up pushing down here. We're gonna come right back and take some, put the Fibonacci on here, and see what's going on and what levels that you should watch to hold, and watch it. You know, if a certain level breaks, then you want to prepare for the shot down. First of all, we want to take a look at Bitcoin real quick. It hit our target right here. We had this purple box in here. It came up to 102, and now we wait to see what happens. All right, on a smaller time frame, just like I showed you on Caspa, it's going to 4. Make it a little bit easier. There you go. You can see the wave structure pretty clearly, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now, if wave 2 is complex, like it was down here, all right, you know, a lot more lines like in a wave 2, like this wave 2, then wave 4 is not going to be complex. All right. Wave 4 didn't do a very big pullback either. Look at that. You know, you had your 3, 4, and 5. Wave 3 is always your strongest, longest wave of the pattern. It cannot be your shortest. Okay, as long as it's not the shortest, it still qualifies as 5 Elliott waves. All right, and these Elliott waves wouldn't be in over here. See, Elliott wave impulse, Elliott correction wave, ABC, Elliott triangle wave, ABCDE. Double combo wave and triple combo waves. Elliott waves right in here in trading view. They wouldn't be here if they didn't show up all the time, and they definitely do. All right, over here you got 5 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right in here, you got waves all over. There's 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, 5 up. All right. Practice looking at them, especially if you're new. All right, now you can see we ran into some resistance up here at the 618, the 4 hour. It's just been going sideways up in here, right? If you come in on a 1 hour, you can see another set of waves forming, right? I mean, can you see them here? I mean, you got to learn to spot them out for sure, because they're there. Well, there's 1, 2, looks like 3, 4, and a possible another wave up here for Bitcoin. Right, where could that head to? Well, if it don't pull back any deeper right now, look at that, right to the 702, right on it, 1033. Yeah, unbelievable. And if you know anything about the 702, I learned about the 702 Fibonacci level from another guy. Oh my gosh, I was watching 4 years ago, and he said that this 0.702 comes up so many times right here. Just go in your settings in your right here. Just go to settings, open it up. Just click a box and put 0.702. Put the color you want for it, and then hit OK. And there you go. Your 702 will be in there. All right. Very important level. It works and it hits a lot. All right. How did we come up with this target for Bitcoin? Well, right off of off this bigger Fibonacci right here, off of 108, and the bottom down here, down at 91. All right, the target was up into the 618 and 702 of the bigger area here, and we're just about ready to hit it. Okay, that's what gives me pretty good confidence that this is coming up to that 103. Look at the 702 here; it's at 103.3, and your target in here, if you're going on a 15-minute time frame or whatever, put your fib on there from your top to your bottom, and that gave 1033. That gives us a target there. All right, show you here real quick again. All right, watch that 103 up there. See our blue line? Watch it slowly go up right to that 702. Right on it. That is our bottom there. Right here is where we went to. So 1033, I'd be watching for a run up there for Bitcoin. You know, if it would break 101.3 down here, then something else is going on. If it takes out that 102.5, then watch for it to head up to that 103.3. That's where I think it's headed. All right, on the 12 hour, the RSI, let's see what we got. All right, heading to the upside. Okay, the daily still heading up for Bitcoin. Looks good. All right, let's get that off there so you can see this a little bit better. Definitely looking good. The weekly, so is it? Oh, okay, there it is. There, the weekly is turning back to the upside, and the monthly still bullish, heading to the upside. All right, now if we put a line on that, do we have a bearish divergence happening here? A little bit, right? We pull this up. There we go. We can put that line on there now. You can see this high here, which is, let's pull it down, which is this one right here, okay? And then the next one's this high up here and a lower high here on the RSI. All right, but definitely looking, that was a 5-wave structure. You still stop loss at 551 for Tau. Where is that at? Let's take a, I'm going to have to take a look at that real quick here after the video, but yeah, Big Bulls, he's a good guy. We have just about 200 people in that Discord, guys. If you're interested in joining, you get 10 hours of videos and you get a link to the Discord, right? 10 hours of videos, over 20 videos to teach how to start using this stuff. Look for price targets and stuff like that, right? You want to learn on your own. You don't want to depend on other people, showing you price targets. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I got to say that stuff. I know you hear it all the time on YouTube, but nobody wants to get sued, right? Oh, he told me it was going to do this, told me it was going to do that. No, this is all just my opinion of what's going to happen. You make your own choices. You roll your own world, and you do what you want with your money. Okay, I just show you what I believe is happening, and what I'm looking at. Okay, now that monthly, you can see we do have a little bit of bearish divergence that could break with another high here. Could take that out, but the monthly is definitely still heading to the upside. All right, now if we take these off here, what do you see? Well, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is on the monthly, right? That target up here was up at 102.8. And you can see, I mean, it hit it, right? I mean, we poked up through it, but took a hard rejection off of it there. Look at that. The 1618 Fibonacci level is very, very solid. Okay, these levels, they work. I don't know how, but they absolutely work. All right, now if we get through here, especially with some push, all right, because if we don't, you could definitely see, something maybe like this here, A, B, C. Down here, but I want to see that up here. All right, I want to see a break of this area, this 102.8. All right, I want to see it start, running up here, getting up there, and then an ABC. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Wanted to grab the whole thing, not just that. Then an ABC structure, up here. Right, so we need to get up through there, but what I'd be looking for in the short term is that 103, 103.3. I totally believe that's coming. Like I said, especially with the fib. Go from your top to your bottom. About there, 103. The 103.3 is about where it's at. That's your 702. So Bitcoin's still looking good. Another thing I wanted to tell you about, Crypto.com is running a special right now. All right, if you use the link in the description of the video, they don't do it if you go over and just sign up yourself. This is a special promotion they're running. If you use my link in the video and you go over there, I can't remember if it's $50 or $100 in crypto. If you buy or deposit it, once you click it, you'll have to take a look. But you receive $50, and I receive $50 for referring you. All right, like I said, if you do it on your own and go over there, you don't get it. All right, you have to use the link in the description of the video, which is pretty cool, right? I mean, I think it's $100 deposit. It might be I'm not 100% sure. I'm in their affiliate program, so I get all kinds of links like that to use. But that's pretty cool. You know, you go over there and sign up, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not. I have no idea. Maybe you can just deposit it, get your 50, and move on or whatever you want to do. But I've used Crypto.com now for over 5 years. I love it. I really do. It's simple to use. I use it almost every single day. All right, back in 2021, I had I think $60,000 in Crypto.com. They're going to start going to using trading. You can trade stocks on here pretty soon. Sports right now. They're really getting into a lot. Look at this: buy Bitcoin, ETH, and 350 plus cryptos, and it's solid. You know, you're not. I left 60 grand on there for a long time without putting it. Moving it over to my main wallet or anything like that. I used it on there a lot. Zero fee USD deposits via ACH wire transfers and Apple and Google Pay. You can use your debit card. You can even buy one of them debit cards at the store. I'll be honest. That's what I use. One of them reloadable ones, and I put it on here. You can buy it with that. CFTC regulated crypto options and derivatives, and they have over 100 million users. So I love it. I haven't tried the sports betting yet. I'm sure that's pretty cool. But like I said, guys, you can't beat that right now. And they have all kinds of stuff for new customers over there. But check out the link in the description of the video, please. They even have a card. Look at this. The only card you need, Crypto.com Visa card. Earn up to 5% back in all spending with your sleek pure metal card, no annual fees and funds via. I ordered one of these. I think it's cool. I had no problem whatsoever the last bull run. Selling my stuff, moving money around, nothing. I mean, not one time did I have a problem with this site. I love it. And they are all over the place right now. You see them at all kinds of UFC. You see Crypto.com in the middle of the ring. They're into all kinds of stuff. Very, very good site. I love it. So I'll put a link in the description of the video. Look at this, all these learn things here. You can learn how to buy Bitcoin, uh, what is Ethereum, what is blockchain, how to buy ETH, how to purchase crypto, what is DeFi, and they even have different categories you can go in. If you want to buy AI coins, you can click on AI. You can go into a section in there. But look at this: sports, new stocks coming soon, banking coming soon. But pretty cool. I love it. You can download the app. I have it right on my phone, and they even do the up down options, all kinds of stuff. It's awesome. I love it. So if you would please, if you're interested, use the link in the description of the video. Helps the channel a ton. And check out that level 3 membership. $15. You can join our Discord in there. And everything else. You get over 10 hours of videos in there for $15. We have almost 200 people in there. We would love to have you. All right, so please go check it out. Now, as far as Caspa goes, all right, you can see here there was definitely a resistance that was coming down through here. All right, somewhere down through here. It looks like it's retesting the line. Right, let's put this on here correctly. Would have been there. And just about what I'm trying to do is get it on the top of this wick right here, okay? So it's absolutely perfect, and it looks pretty good. All right, 1, 2. Like to have 3 touches, but we got the highest wicks here, right? And you can see that the break is definitely retesting that area now. Okay, whoops, no, didn't want that. Let me grab this. All right, you can see the break right here, run up, break. That's when you get in on a retest, right? That's what I told you. You don't buy the break because you can get a fake out. Look at this. Look at this is on MEXC. Look at that wick coming back down here. Now let's take a look real quick. Quite honestly, I used to use MEXC a lot. these wicks, and I'm not bashing it. I'm just gonna leave it as that. All right, let's take a look on this one and see if that wick is there. This is on gate on the hourly. Um, let's go back over to, is this Mexi? I want to see. There's KuCoin. All right, it had a low. Let's see. I'm just curious, right? You gotta be. I mean, you have to be here. What was this on? A 1 hour chart on Mexi? Yeah, 1 hour. Okay. It broke, then it had a wick back down to 12.47. All right, it broke. Let's see. I'm just very, very curious right now where that went to. All right, there's that. Going up through here. Want to make sure you get this right. Okay, there, that's solid. You had your break. It came down. This wick came down to 12.2, but these prices are going to be different than Mexi. All right, so you had a drawdown right to support right there. Okay, on gate. Now if we go back over here, that's KuCoin. All right, same thing. You had a bounce off of support right there. Is this Mexi here? That's gate. Next one's Mexi right here. Yeah, this is Mexi. All right, we take this support. Yeah, look at that. You had a wick way down through here. Yeah, it's that's why I kind of shied away from there, man. They need to get a little bit solider with their price action sometime. And usually, and I'm not bashing anybody. This is just my opinion, right? And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Um, the wicks really just irritated me on Mexi. That I use BitTunix. There's a link for that in the description of the video too. I use them a lot, and I have had no problems with any of them crazy wicks. Look at this. I mean, this pulled way down below support right here, you know, and people are going to stop using it if they keep doing this crap. Here was your support, wick right down through it, right over here. You had your support, you had a wick down to support, and it bounced off there, right? And over on KuCoin, same thing. Support, you had a wick down to support, and it held there. But on Mexi, you come over here, you had a wick down through support, you know, and then it came up here, and you had another wick down through here too. But just craziness, right? Right. So now Caspa is definitely holding this break, and what I think is going on here on the bigger picture. I was checking this out before I even did this video. I think this thing might be going a lot higher, right? We take a look here. We got a couple things going on here. All right, number one, let me show you why I think this thing's going higher. All right, you had this high here, this low, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, right? Then a break. Then you had a higher high, which went the whole way up to here, okay? Which took out this high right over here, right? If we go straight across like that, you straighten out, you can see it, right? That's not even straight, but that one would have been down there, right? It took it out. So the previous high that was set over here on December 18th was taken out by this one here. And now so far we have a higher low coming in, and I think this thing is probably going to end up, you know, doing something up along them lines, maybe somewhere up there, maybe on the bigger picture. Now I know a lot of people, including me, were looking on a 1 hour here. This is the 4 hour. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. If you come out a little bit further, like an 8, this definitely 100% looked like this. You know, without seeing them waves inside, this looked like a 1, 2. This looked like a 3 wave coming up here, right? Up like this. But what ended up happening, what ended up happening here is this thing fell down through, took out the top of wave one here, and invalidated it. All right, so anything like that, it was gone. All right, what I think is going on, if you found, like on that smaller time frame I showed you, on the, let's go into 4. All right, I showed you this right here, which would complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would complete this structure right here. All right, now over here, on a 1 hour, all right, if we go zoom in a little bit tighter and take a look, what did we have? Corrective structure, right? 1, 2, 3, sorry, it's a little sloppy here, 4, and we did have 5 right here, just a hair lower than over here, but we did have a 5th wave. So what is that? That is a corrective structure also. Sometimes you get them 5 waves in the 2 instead of the ABC, which, you know, whatever, potato, right? As far as I'm concerned, it's still a corrective structure, and it could be a zigzag ABC. You know, you got a lot of stuff going on there. Everybody sees the charts different, right? You have some people, you know, if you watch their channel and they don't know a whole lot about structure and higher highs and higher lows, they might be saying, oh, this thing's breaking down and heading lower. But anyway, this all looks like just a wave 1 to me. All right, a wave 2 pullback, wave 3, and I'm going to show you another reason why here is if we take all this off here, let's get that off there, take this off, all right, clean this up just a hair, back here, oops, sorry about that guys, let's get that stuff off there, all right, anyway, let's do it like this. Jeez, I hit the back buttons many times and what happened, there we go. All right, now if we come out on a 12, I think this thing looks pretty solid. All right, take a fib, go from the low to the high. What do we got? A 50% retracement. That would be a perfect retracement for a wave 2. 50% and starting to get a bounce. All right, so if this keeps up, and this is a wave 3 coming, then this thing is going to start ripping. If that's what's going on, right? Now you're going to want to see it hold this low right here at 12.25, I guess. That's on MEXC. Any other place like, let's see, Gate, you want to see it hold 12.1, right, on Gate. And then on KuCoin, you want to see it hold 12 cents, basically. That's why I use Bit2Next, guys. The link is in the description of the video. Even when I place my trades, I go by their charts. I love it over there. I really do. You know, check it out. Like I said, link in the description of the video. I've had a bunch of people come over and sign up. I think 30 some have come from the videos and stuff and signed up. I like it. I like their price structure. I like that they don't have wicks all over the place, and I really enjoy the site. So just, you know, check it out. Come over and sign up. It's free. You get there's all kinds of free stuff there for signing up too. Not a $50 bonus like Crypto.com right now though. You know, it's worth going over there and signing up and throwing $100 in it and getting your $50 for free. You know, that's like a if that's what it is. I can't remember exactly, but geez, that's pretty awesome, really. I mean, and let it sit there for a while. Just don't put any more in or whatever. And you can trade over there too. You know, the same thing. They got leverage trading over there, but that's a pretty good deal right now. But Bit2Next, if you go over there and sign up, please use the link in the description of the video. They are solid. You don't get all these crazy wicks in here. That's why I like using them. I don't know if they have charts out that you can that I can pull up here or not, though. I don't. They're pretty new. All right, let's look at Caspa, KuCoin, Binance. Binance is the one I probably should be using all the time. Poloniex. I'm just looking for Bit2Next on here and see if they Caspa number of unique. It's on Lunar Crush. That's pretty cool. Caspa number of unique social accounts with posts that have interaction. Wow, they got all kinds of stuff in here, right? That's Cassandra, but look at all this Caspa stuff. Absolutely crazy. Lunar Crush. Lunar Crush is awesome. They have some really, really cool stuff over there. Blowfin, Bing. Doesn't look like Bitunix has any charts yet that have been put on TradingView. So if they ever do, I will definitely be using their charts for sure. But the one I should be using is this one, right? Binance. Binance is their charts are pretty solid too. But anyway, let's go back here and take a look here. I believe this is a 1-2, and this is starting on a wave up now. Like I said, on XE it's 12.25. You want to anywhere, put your chart on there, go to your low, and put a line across it. All right, and put an alarm on it. Simple. Click on the line. Right click. Lock it and put an alarm on it. Right here's your alarm. Now you got to have a paid trading view, or you only get like 2 alarms or something, 1 or 2 if you don't have a paid trading view. I think I pay $15 a month or something for my trading view, and it's absolutely worth it to have the extra. All right, now a shot for a wave 3, you'd be at least a wave 3 at the least would be up at about 14 cents. Okay. That's a 1618. Sometimes these wave 3s will even go up to a 2618, and that's almost a 15 cents. But I totally believe this is starting a third wave up. Any break at 12.25 or this low right here, then something else is going on. It could be coming down here. We have any fair value gaps. That's a very, very tiny one. Probably not going to get filled right here. See that wick right here on this one? And learn all you can about fair value gaps, guys, because they are incredibly, incredibly awesome. Yeah, right there, just a tiny one. And what happened was it came back, price action came back down, just touched the top of it and bounced up off. But see that fair value gap there? That's on the 12-hour. Not a whole lot of one, but there is one there. And maybe sometime down the road when we have our alt season, everything crashes, and once it's over, maybe it'll fill it in. Probably not, though. It'll probably take off. The smaller ones, they usually, sometimes they just don't get filled. On a daily, you can see this one too a lot better. All right, the daily RSI heading to the upside. Looks fantastic, heading straight up. All right, you got your weekly. Look at this, right at the bottom, and beautiful. 28.24 bullish. The monthly is correcting down here, but the weekly looks absolutely fantastic. All right, now we got Bitcoin dominance doing some crazy stuff here. I gotta show you, but like I said, look at this massive drop down here, right on the weekly. Look at these 2 red candles. We went from 18.86 right up here, 18.8, and crashed down here to 11 cents. All right, in 2 weeks. Boom, boom. That's a massive fall, right? You're at least expecting a retracement back up to the 618702 area. At least, right? Your retracement levels. That's back up at 59 to 16 and a half. Now, if we come out, all right, we had a higher low here, right? We did have that, but on a weekly here, and I believe Caspa overall this thing's absolutely gonna head higher, especially once Bitcoin dominance gets its rejection here. But we had this high, this low, higher high, higher low. Higher high, just about a equal low, right? Maybe just just pretty close, right? But now on weekly, we've had a lower high, and so far we've had a higher low here, right? What we need is to take out this high over here, was that at? About 20 cents. Need to take that out. All right, need to get a higher high, all right, and a higher low, and just keep that going here. But we have had now on the weekly a lower high, uh, but we have had a higher low yet. So that is holding up. So that's what you want to see for sure. Now zooming in here on that daily, I truly think we're heading up towards this direction here. Now, I want to show you something real quick. Please hang in there. Bitcoin dominance here. I want to show you it. And check out that crypto.com, guys. That's a hell of a deal. Like I said, if you go over there yourself and you don't use the link in the description, you don't get the 50 bucks, right? So it's obviously worth doing. 100 million users there. It's a solid platform. Now, if you look at Bitcoin dominance here, you know, those of you out there that watch the channel for a long time, you know what I'm probably getting at here, right? I mean, does that not look like a wave 1, 2, or not? You know, definitely looks pretty solid right there, right? Came back down there, got a bounce off support on the weekly. And looks like it's pushing up. Now, what we were originally looking at was a 5-wave on this, right? 5-wave structure. I mean, very clear, nice, solid waves coming in here, right? You had your 1, 2, 3. I mean, this looked so perfect. And then what happens? This comes down, violates this top over here, wave 1, and this thing pulled way down. Does that mean that it's not going to just get this 5th wave up here and be done? Yeah, it can do that. Absolutely. No question about it, man. The market is going to do what the market wants to do. That's how it is. It's how it's always been. Like I said, it's going to do what it wants to do. But if we put a line across here on these closing candles, right about there, you can see we got a violation here, right? Even if we come out on a daily, still got that violation, and the weekly. All right, so what I was checking out here, all right, this could be a 1, 2, could be working on a 5 waves up, could be. We take a measurement here. What do we got? A beautiful, hold on, trying to get it perfect, guys. 618 rejection right there. What do these normally end up being? ABC structures, right? A, B, and you get your target pulling 1 down on top of 2. All that stuff is in the level 3 membership, guys, over there in the description of the video. Also, hit it, you go sign up, 15 bucks. You get a pile of videos over 20 hours and a link to the Discord. The Discord link is what is worth it. That thing is worth a hell of a lot more than the $15. I'll tell you that right now. You can make $15. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't do that crap. You do what you do. I do what I do. I just show you on the videos what I believe is going to happen. I'm not telling you to buy or sell a damn thing. I don't need a lawsuit. That's for sure. I am just putting a YouTube video out telling you what I think price action is going to do. You need to please follow your own advice and make up your own decision. You know, that's what we do as adults, right? Like I said, now if we pull that back up on here, but then videos, you'll learn all this stuff for $15, man. 15 bucks. We have over 200 members, just about 200, right around there. It stays at that pretty consistently every month over there, and we have a lot of really great traders, man. There's trades being posted every single day. That's what I mean. For $15, you'll go spend $15 on, you know, whatever, and you're not going to get anything out of it. You spend 15 bucks on this level 3 membership, you're going to get hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of advice and knowledge, everything, man. When you to anybody else, if they look at this chart, they would think, what the hell is going on here? These lines, this absolutely looks insane, you know. But what I see is a run down, a run back up to a 618, and a rejection. All right, and usually that ends up being an ABC pattern, right? which would pull it down to 51, around 52%. All right, but I want to see a hard rejection here. I want to see this thing just massively start falling over. The weekly RSI, bullish, heading to the upside. The monthly, just at the top. It just looks like it's absolutely ready to roll over. Right, we have a red candle here, and it's pulling down. That 12 hours heading up, right? The thing's heading up. This is Bitcoin dominance. So as price goes up on dominance, it's gonna put a beating on the altcoins. That's what ended up happening over there with my Tau trade. That thing was running great. Bitcoin dominance was dropping, and then once this starts running, it starts hitting the altcoins a little bit. The 8 hour still heading to the upside. Your 4 hour still heading to the upside, and we'll see what happens here with Bitcoin dominance. But if you run over here, and put a resistance line down through here, you can see that it has broke that resistance, right? And it's starting to run. I would watch any ABC structure, right? You're going to want to see. Let's go on the weekly. The weekly was a lot easier, right, with the ABC. There we go. Yeah, you're not going to want to see a break of 58.9. All right, that would mean something else is going on. That's your 618 fib level right here, 58.9. Okay, you're going to want to see for an ABC, even if this does run up back up, you're going to want to see a rejection here at the 618. That's 58.9%, and then a rollover starting. That is for sure what you're going to want to see on the daily. Like I said, you got this push in here. This violation of these waves, does that mean that it's not going to push for a fifth wave? No, that don't mean that at all. It does. It absolutely could. A target for that, if it does, isn't going to be all that massively high. 61.98, 62. Whoops, sorry about that. I went back over. I don't know, did I show you guys the crypto.com? I don't know. I just did another video, and I don't know if I did, but love this site, guys. You might definitely at least go check it out. Predict where Bitcoin price will be in 20 minutes. Yeah, how cool is that? You can do all kinds of stuff on here. Explore strike options. They got all kinds of stuff. The sports one is pretty cool. I'm probably gonna start getting into that a little bit, but the link in the description of the video, you can go check it out. All right, but that Bitcoin dominance, that 618, you're definitely not going to want to see break. If it runs up, and this happens to be a 5 wave, 62%, we're looking for that double top up here. I mean, I've talked about that for quite a while. All right, you're going to want to see a top, come in here, and then possibly, this other one come in over here also. Get a double top structure. I didn't mean to make that so big. I'm just trying to make them look the same so they don't look all messed up. The high was right there at 61.5, and that's what I want to see, another run up to 61.5, and then a rollover. The fifth wave target, does that put us anywhere near it? Puts us near it, right? If this 5 waves, 61.94, so it definitely puts it in that area. Keep an eye on Bitcoin dominance. We're going to want to see that break. Bitcoin itself is looking pretty decent. I think that thing's heading higher. Show you here, we'll hit our target there for sure. Is this some page I want? Nope. Might have been, actually. I think it was. Go back on it real quick. But this thing is definitely pushing up through. It hit our box. We had that purple box on there last time we did a Caspa video right here, and it has hit it. I think it's gonna definitely try to make a run higher. The RSIs look good on it. Up towards 118 would be the next level, and the daily RSI looks good. Heading to the upside. Your weekly. Turn them back up. Definitely turn them back up to the upside there on that weekly. So not looking too bad here. And the monthly, turn them back to the upside. Still just a little bit of bearish divergence down here, I think, until it takes out that high. But I want to see this thing break up through there, because potentially we could be heading up towards that 150s, but I want to see a break of this and get this thing up in there. All right, break this 102.8 and get up on this second level. All right, so we can start something like that. 5 waves up, and then an ABC up here, right? I don't want to see the ABC come in down here. I want to see it come in, up here would be nice, up in this area. So we'll keep an eye on that. But Caspa looks like it wants to go higher, guys. That's what it definitely looks like to me. Keep an eye on that 12.25. That's your low. That's your last candle there on that daily, that week, the daily candle, that green one. Don't want to see that break, all right? If it takes out this high here at 13.25, right? That's the high of this wave right here. Right about 13.25, 13.27. It takes that out, we're in business. This thing is going to start ripping, and that would be a massive sign to the upside, and that would, you would have your wave 1, your wave 2 pullback, any break right here of 12. What was that? 13.2. Let me see. You'd want to see something like this, right? And it could really go here, especially how high of a wave 1, 2 this is. All right, this right about 13.3. Right, a break of that, and we're in business. Caspa is really going to get going. All right, thank you so much, guys. Go check out crypto.com in the link in the description of the video. Might be worth, just like I said, just throwing $100 in there, getting your $50 for free, and do what you want to do. But you got to use the link in the description of the video to get it. It's definitely worth it. And check out a level 3 membership, guys. Now is the time. Alt season is coming. Make some money. This is the time to do it. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video. I appreciate that. I know everybody has busy lives, and I can't thank you enough for watching. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys soon. We'll see what happens. But right now we have a target box up here, 14.2 area. That's the next target area for this. Have a great night, guys and girls.